Okay, we are going live. Haven't gone live for ages. I don't even know what to do. Flip the camera, that's the best thing. Okay, what are we doing today? Get my glasses so I can read any comments. I've got this here because I'm going to use it for something. I have stuff everywhere. If you've been on my lives before, you'll know there's junk everywhere. It's just the way it is. And this background paper needs changing, doesn't it? Oh, well. This is really cool. Sometimes I make this into junk journal covers and stuff because it's like, tells a story. Tells a story. So I was thinking I want to make some new greetings cards because I've run out. I'm running out, getting very low. Getting very low of greeting cards. So I've got some watercolour paper and some watercolours. I'm going to do something or other. Something or other. Oh, there you go. So I've got A5 watercolour paper. This is just, this one is, if you're interested, from Scrawlrbox, which I did for about 3 years, a subscription box. And then it just got too repetitive, so I stopped. But I've got lots of cool things as part of that. So yeah, that's the paper I'm using now. It's, what does it say? 200 GSM. It's not super thick, but it'll do. It'll do. So I've taken it off the packet. So now I need to fold it, and then I can tape up the edges. Hello, thanks for joining. If you haven't met me, I'm Cindy. Hello. I like to do art, accessible, easy art online that anyone can join in with. And so today I'm going to be making some cards. So this appears to be the same on both sides. Some of my papers are, oh, that's 2 pieces. Thought it got a bit thick. Some of these watercolour papers are a lot thicker than that. But this one is not hugely thick, and it's probably still going to stand up. I will test it. Let's fold it. It's going to be a card. So let's see. Oh yeah, that'll stand up. Okay, cool. So I need to get something to... now you can buy, and I have got something called a bone folder that can help you get your creases nice and creasy. But I can also use a pair of scissors. So in case you don't have a bone folder, you can use that. Okay, so hello and welcome. Have you dabbled in watercolour? Is it something you love to use? Let me know. So I'm going to tape up the edges so we've got a nice cute edge, and always when you're using tape that you're going to pull off, put it on your clothes so it's not as sticky, otherwise it might pull. In fact, it's still quite sticky. Let me do it a bit more. Don't know if you can hear that. Just unsticky it a little bit, just because otherwise when you come to take the tape off, it'll tear and then it'll spoil it, and so we don't want that. So I'm going to do this, and there is cat hair in that, so don't look too closely. That does feel very sticky. I'm worried now that it's not going to come off. But anyway, the reason we're doing this is to give it a nice pretty border, so that when we tear it off, you get a lovely clean peel, and it looks nice, but it's also very satisfying. And arguably some of the best moments of doing a painting. So there we go. Tape this up, a bit more sticky. Get rid of that. Hello to everyone who's joining, or if you're just scrolling past, I hope you're having a great day, or the best sort of day that you can have. So there we go. And one more bit. Just to, oh, thanks for the like, Chaotic Crow Gemma. What a great name. Oh, there's a lovely big cat hair there. That'll be great. So we've taped it up, and which way does it open? It opens this way. So I'm going to do something, not really sure yet. What should we do? Shall we do flowers? Let's try some flowers on this one. So I have here 2 jars of water. I have a big one for rinsing off dirty brushes, and then I have a smaller one for when you've rinsed your brush but you want it to be extra clean. So if you're going to use swap colours or use white or something. I've got a paintbrush holder, which my lovely follower made for me. Cindy Gets Arty is my shop and also my name. And I've got various brushes just out because I was using them and I didn't bother to put them away. So I've got a pencil, but we're not going to bother with that. Right, what should we do? Flowers. I was thinking hydrangeas because they're quite nice, and I haven't painted them for a while, so let's see if I remember how to do it. we need some paint. Paint would be good, Cindy. Paint is always useful when you're trying to paint something. Let's see. We've got this set, or, I mean, we've got many sets. And I want a nice blue and a pink. What have I got? A nice blue and a pink. What about this set? Oh. There. I'm going to get this set out from The Artful Fox. Now, I did buy these from TikTok Shop, and they are in my showcase if you want to look at them. But basically, I love this set of paints to death. And especially, oops, which we won't be using on this card, these neons. Oh, man. That pink. Oh, it's my favourite. So, I'm going to wet these. I don't have my spray, but I do. So, to wet your watercolours, just in case you don't know, just some water in a spray bottle, and it just wakes them up a little bit. So they want to play. Oh, I'll just spray that everywhere. I don't know what colours I'm going to use. These metallics on this side, I don't know what we're going to use, but I think we can do some quite nice things with that. So they're all woken up. And I've just stuck my paper to it. Right, okay. Okay, so I'm just going to go with the colours as they are. Get my brush wet, and I'm going to go into some blue. Nice hydrangea blue. That might be quite nice. So how did I do it before? I can't remember. I'm going to do little dots, I think. They have like 4 petals, don't they, on each flower? I'm not really sure. Not that it really matters. And then get my brush a bit more wet and sort of drag it out into a flower. It might not actually turn out to be hydrangeas at all. It might be something completely different. I wonder if I did this that way, or did I add the blue blob? Maybe I added the darker blob after. So anyway, you just get your water and pull that paint out a little bit, and you get a dinky little flower. That's nice, isn't it? But I don't think that's the way I did it before. So I think what I did before was did fairly watery flowers and then went back in with some. Let's see how that goes, shall we? So I think I did this. Yeah, this feels more like what I did, like that, and then I went in after and added some dark in. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to continue with, so I'm just using this sort of mid blue here, but I will go into some others just to get some variation, because why not? I have them here. And hydrangea flowers, obviously I don't know if you know hydrangeas, but they are all sort of bunched together in like a clumps, like a globe of flowers. There, I'll just go with what's left on my brush and do little circles like that, and then some of them I sort of drag in a little bit. Maybe it's looking very square, isn't it? Let's do a 3er just to sort of break things up a bit, and here a 3er like that. And what I'll do when they start to dry is I'll go back in and tap in some darker so it gets the middle like that. Anyway, hello, if you're just joining, I'm going to paint some flowers on this piece of paper, and it's going to become a greeting card. So watch this space as it develops. Let me see if I can just add a bit of dark into the sea like that. Yeah, see, that's nice, isn't it? Let me know what you think. And what other flowers you think I can paint for these cards. I'd love to know. So I went in with a slightly darker blue. But, can you see how? Oh yeah, that looks quite good on camera. It's looking good. So let me get a little bit more water on my brush and get some more watery blue. And just do. I'm going to do it so it sort of goes off the page, I think. It doesn't matter if they sort of go together a little bit, because they are all in a big clump in real life. So yeah, and there can be some odd ones just popped in like that. Oh, thank you for sharing the live, Linda. Thank you very much, and welcome in. Do you watercolour? This is probably a bit opaque, this paint I've done here. But anyway, it's there now. I need a bit more water on my brush. Yes. So, now I've got far too much water on my brush. That's okay. It should soak in. Ooh, I made a blob. It's okay, don't panic. If you make a blob, don't panic. It's just part of the natural floweriness. Nothing's perfect in nature. Nothing's going to be exactly the same. They're all going to be a little bit different, which is what we want. And then I'm letting it sort of be almost all water and no paint there. So again, we're getting the variation in the shades. And quite often on hydrangeas, some of the flowers will have gone over. Right, I'm going to get a little bit of the dark one now. Sort of a strong, I'm dipping it straight into the palette. And then I'm going to go around some of these that are starting to dry and just pop it in the middle like that. And it will give it some dimension when it dries, which hopefully doesn't take too long. Add some in here like that, and here like that. Would you have a go at doing this? It's a nice simple technique, just blobs. Let me know in the comments if you would have a go like that. Just adding a bit of don't mind if my hands shake, we're shaky hands over here. Shaky hands. Okay, so I think that's enough for that blue for now. We'll let that dry and it will all sort of form its own pattern. I'm going to rinse my brush in my dirty water jar and then give an extra wash in the clean water. I do have plenty of other brushes, but it's in my hand, so I'm just going to use it. Now we want pink, and I think I'm going to go for, there's two pinks here that are possibles. These two here, but I think that one's got a bit of white in it. I'm not sure, but I think it has. It seems quite, I mean, it's not that I haven't used it before, but let's try it and see. I want to do it over here somewhere, because hydrangeas can be pink or blue or white. There we go. There's a pink one. It's a bit too, for me, that's a bit too opaque. So, going to, what am I going to do? Rinse my brush off just slightly. See if that's better. Oh yeah, look at that. So I just gave it a little rinse. And now it's much more what I was after. So I want it to be fairly transparent so that it will actually do that lovely watercolour thing of making little hard edges around the blobs. And little variations and blooms, which helps to make it more natural and just overall prettier, really. So this is going to be a greetings card. It might be a birthday card, or I might just leave it blank so that I can use it for any occasion where flowers might be appropriate. Let's get a tiny bit more pink. Do a little 3 here. And trying to do some that go off the page as well, so that when we take the tape off, there'll be a nice satisfying edge there. That's quite good for the pink, actually. So I might just get this. There's like a darker pink, brighter pink. And I've got quite a dry little splodge of that on my brush. So I don't think it's different enough. Need a darker pink. Okay, so let's go for, from my options, there's like a magenta down here, so I might try that and see what that looks like. Who knows? Might be good. It's all an experiment. We're just playing. It's just paper and pigment. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, you can't see. Look at that. That's kind of nice. I like that. Have I missed any comments? I don't think so, but if you have commented and I've missed it, I do apologise. It's because I'm looking at my paper. So, yeah, we don't go for perfection here. We go for, I like it and that's it. I'm not digging that magenta. It's looking a bit lilac-y. So we're going to try and just get a really strong bit of the pink that we're using and just pop that in and see what that does. I'm just trying to get that variation where you get a darker bit in the middle. There you go. That's a bit more what I was after. I don't know if you can see, but that was a bit too lilac-y, and then that's a bit more the pink that I wanted there. Again, don't mind my shaky hands. Just pull it into the middle a little bit in some of them. Okay. Get a bit more of my pink to make the boys wink. Like that. And Yeah, that was what I did, the neon one. See, that's far too... So what you can do, if you get too much paint, I don't know, you probably already know this, but if you get your brush and dampen it and then just dry it on a bit of paper, you can soak up quite a lot of pigment. They call it a thirsty brush. So I'm going to take it from the outer bits of the petal where it would be lighter. Can you see how that's lifting the darkness of this paint? I just make my brush thirsty again. Hello, Wendy. Thanks for joining. Just pulling some of this paint out of here, and you're just wiping it on a tissue like this, and you can just sort of rescue that, make it a bit more transparent. And now hopefully you can see the difference, whereas before it was opaque, it's now got some nice variation in there. Oops, I just threw something on the floor, can't see it, don't know what it was. Never mind, like that. That's pretty. And then so we can have a little message here, or it could be blank. Shall I make it blank? Maybe I will. So I'll do another little flower down here then, and I think I'll do probably like a purpley colour, because you can get hydrangeas with a mix between the pink and the blue. And I'm actually looking at my blue one. I'm going to pull some of the pigment out of some of those as well. So I've got my thirsty brush. I'm just going to pull some out in some places just to make it a little bit more, well, less opaque. And I'll try not to put my fingers in it as well. Turn it around like this. Apparently you're not supposed to turn your work around, you're supposed to turn your hand, but I don't really care. I'm going to do what works for me. Sometimes they make up rules, and they're just not really appropriate, are they? Really. So just taking some of the denseness out of the paint there, and just leaving a bit where I would have added the darker bit, just to give it again a bit more dimension, like that. As it dries down, it will dry a bit lighter in colour, but I did notice on camera that this one looks particularly dark as well, so I'm going to just lift a little bit, just a little bit, like that. Now, it's very nice to have you here while I'm live. I haven't gone live in absolutely ages for health reasons, and although I'm still not feeling great, I felt like coming on and doing, well, I've got to paint some cards anyway, because I'm getting low, so I thought I'd invite you along. So let's see. No, I don't like that, it's got white in. Right, I'm going to get this, there's like a purpley colour here. I don't know if it's going to work, but we'll try. We'll try. Let's go. What's a hair? Probably cat hair. Okay, am I on camera? Yes, I am. Okay, so we're going to do, again, we're just doing, oh, that's quite a nice pinky colour, really. Just a slightly different one. We're doing little blobs like this, and then going back in and tapping in some, a darker bit in the centre, just to give it dimension. And they can be, they're not even, they're not perfectly round, they're just blobs. We do blob painting over here because it's accessible. We use watercolours because they are really quite forgiving, and we don't worry about rules over here. We do what we like. So if that's something you fancy being part of, then by all means do give me a follow. Always appreciate new followers. And like and share the live if you want to. If you think someone you know might be interested. Be on for about an hour. Started at 5, so another 40 minutes I'll be here probably. Just pootling about, making some cards. Because I do like to send homemade cards. There we go. Just do a little bit more in that colour, I think. And then I'll drop in some darker bits. Like that, and then we will add some like little green indications of green stems anyway. Okay, so that's that. So now I'm going to get dry my brush a little bit and get a more concentrated bit of that on my brush, the same colour. So I've just got the same colour as I've got here, but just a bit thicker on my brush. And then, like with the other ones, I'm just going to tap it into the middle and it'll do something like that. Looks much more purpley, doesn't it, when it's concentrated. Anyway, there we go. Let's pop that in there. Little flowers. It could be hydrangeas or anything really. It could be pansies, I suppose. Just a little dibble dabble in there, and this one here. Just so you've got that middle bit that's a bit darker. There we go. Isn't that pretty? That was very easy. Creating watercolour. It suggested a summary. Creating watercolour hydrangeas with a thirsty brush technique. Ask for more tips. There you go. There we go. So that's my hydrangeas. I don't like how that's not spreading out, so I'm going to add a little bit of water here. If anything doesn't spread how you want it to, just add a bit more water and it should hopefully do the trick. One of the things with watercolour is using enough water. That dried out really quickly on the page, so it's not doing the spreading thing. But I want it to do. There. Okay, so that's where we've got to with that. Obviously it's very wet, so I can't do anything more with that for now. I'll just wash my brush out, I'll put it on my little stand. So, can you see? Just some blobs, and we've made, I mean, that's pretty nice on its own, but I will add a bit more to it. But isn't that pretty? Right, okay, so I'll put that to one side. And then I'll bring on another card to paint on, which I've already got dirty. So, it's just watercolour paper, and it's A5, and I'm folding it in half so that I can make them into greeting cards, in case you missed that at the beginning. And I do have a bone folder, but if you don't have one, you can just use the handles of scissors. I like to do art that's really accessible and easy, accessible in many ways for people with disabilities like I have, people with chronic illnesses, accessible in terms of cost, it's quite cheap to do, and accessible in terms of ease. They're very easy to do, and that is my whole ethos with art. So I'm going to, once again, am I going to tape it? What am I going? I don't even know what I'm painting next. No, I'm not going to tape it. I'm going to do, I saw a nice thing on it was on Pinterest, I think, and I didn't save it, so I can't tell you. But they did like half a flower, half off the thing. So I'm going to do that. And they did it by, does anyone want to choose a colour? First person who says a colour. That's what we're going to go with. Colour for some flowery sort of flower, or an enemy or something like that. Someone suggest a colour and I will do that colour. While I'm waiting, I'm going to plan my thing. So I want it to be halfway, so I think about there will be about right. Yes, like that. And I'm going to sort of do a half on, half off flower. Any suggestions for colour? I think I'm going to go with yellow then, because that's my favourite. But the middle can be, well, let's just do the yellow first. Do the yellow first. Do the yellow first. So we're going to put blobs of yellow. Ooh. Again, if you go wrong, it doesn't matter. There's no such thing as wrong. There we go. So we've got that. Okay. And I'm going to add also a little bit of brown on the inside, where it might sort of, it might come out a bit sunflowery. You never know. Sunflowers are very dear to my heart at the moment. My daughter-in-law passed away and her favourite flower was sunflowers. And I'm working with a charity called Sunflowers as well. So got sunflowers on the brain. Okay, so I've rinsed my brush. It's still quite wet, and I'm going to, I've not done this before, so we're just playing. I'm going to pull out a petal, and sunflowers have pointy petals, so we're going to do a sort of pointy petal, but it's going to be quite big because they have big flowers. Big petals, like that. There, that's one done. I don't know if you could even see that, my hand was in the way. One petal, okay, cool. Just make sure my brush is plenty wet enough. I'm going to pull another petal. We're going to go from here. Sort of fatter at the bottom, thinner at the top. It looks like ears. Let's do another one. Then it perhaps won't look like ears anymore. Okay. And you want there to be, bits of white where you've missed, and you don't want it to look perfect. That's what I'm trying to say. Almost the rougher it looks, the better. Oh, that's turning out nice. Just looked at it through the camera. Okay, a bit more water. We'll do another one here, sort of fatter at the bottom, like that. There, let that join up. Ooh, that's turning out nice, isn't it? Get a little bit more water. That's probably too much water. Tap it off. So it's very forgiving, like I said. If you get too much water, just dry your brush off a bit. If you haven't got enough water, just get a bit more water. If there's a white gap like there, that's fine. Leave it. It looks nice. It adds a highlight. There we go. Ooh, I like it a lot. Hey, Nikki! It's my first live in months. I need some greeting cards for my stash, so I thought I'd paint some. And then I thought, well, I might as well do it on camera, mightn't I? So there we go. I was just saying sunflowers are dear to my heart because my lovely Jess, my daughter-in-law, loved them. So now, quite often they have another layer behind. But I think I'm going to leave that like that because I quite like how it's turned out. Right, and then I'm going to do some dark brown in there. And maybe some black little dots and stuff to look like the seeds in the middle. Just a little indication. Nothing too fancy. Oh, my hands are shaking. There we go. Try and get them joined up a little bit. But not completely solid. Does that look all right? We'll see. Okay, so I'm going to do another one because I really enjoyed that. I'm going to do it off this side. I'm going to do it a bit higher up. So you've only got like a quarter of it on there. So what did I start with? I started with the yellow and then I put the brown in, right? Shall I do a different yellow? I'll do a different yellow. Yeah. I've got some... The snails had nearly all of my sunflowers. Joe had some... At the funeral, he had some seeds, sunflower seeds he gave out. And I planted them and the slugs had most of them. There's swines. But I've got one or two that might have just about survived. And yeah, they're beautiful. Very smiley flowers. They're my second favourite flower. My favourite flower is daffodils. Just because they're also smiley, I guess. But they're also my birth month flower. So I'm going to put some of that in there like that. This one might have more roundy petals maybe. I'm not sure. Anyway, so let's start dragging some of this out. It's a different yellow, but it looks the same. Never mind. Whoever gets this card will be delighted and they won't know any different. Oh, I just had my first commission come through for the charity portraits that I'm doing for dog portraits for the Sunflowers charity. So very excited about that. A dog called Oscar I shall be painting. I was going to do fatter ones, wasn't I? Like that. Let some of the brown go up into it, I think. Just encourage it a bit with my brush like that. So let me know if you have a go at doing any of these cards. Go. Everybody's going to be cursing me and saying, oh, you didn't let me know you were doing a live. Well, I didn't know I was doing a live until I actually sat down to do it. So don't blame me. I know nothing. Right, here we go. Oh, what's that? A village crazy lady became number 8 in the fan club. Oh, well done. Well done, you. Thanks for being here. Yeah, that needs more definition or something, doesn't it? It's a bit namby-pamby. Oh, thanks for the heart me's and things, everyone. Whoever's been sending them. I am really rubbish at keeping an eye on the camera while I'm doing this. Cause I'm so focused on creating, I forget to look at the thingy. So if I do miss anything, I do apologise. Feel free to shout at me in the comments. I might not see it, but this definitely needed more yellow. But I'm trying not to get too pernickety over it and ruin it. Ooh. You lit up the rose in the gallery. Village Crazy Lady, thank you so much. Excellent, thank you. Oh, there's a cat. Oh no, it's a Jessie. She's oh no. She's gonna rampage. Hang on, let me just move this. She's gonna walk. Jessie, what are you doing? There she goes. She has to come and get in the way. Well, you're welcome for the bonus cat content. She likes to show everyone her bottom, so I won't put the camera up. Jessie, can you please move? No, don't drink the paint water. Go on, off you go. Thank you. Yes, it's nice to come and say hello. There we are. Right, she's gone, I think, hopefully. Maybe. Sometimes she comes back. Right, where was I? How funny. The minute I start doing a live, you know, first time in ages, and she decides to come and join. She must have known. Oh, I've just picked up a brown. I'm not sure if I like it, but I'm going to put it on there anyway because I've got it on my brush now. So just to show you, like if you do something that you don't like, you can just change it. Like that. I'm going to put some dark brown on top of that because I don't like it. Your cat does the same. It's so funny, isn't it? They don't get in the way when I'm just painting. It's only when the camera's on, and I don't know how she knows. Well, I suppose she hears me talking. She's like, aha. I must go and speak to my audience and show them my bottom. Right, I don't like how that's turning out, so I'm going to get some tissue. So again, if you do something you don't really like, there's stuff you can do about it. You can sort of almost delete it, but I'm just going to lighten it because I don't like that reddish brown. As I said, it's all an experiment, so it doesn't matter. There we go, that's a bit better. Let's put some dark brown. I don't like that red one. Where's the really dark brown? There it is. Get some really, well, actually, it's not that dark. But anyway, moving on. Just do some blobby blobs. And I want some like really dark. I'm not sure if that's, what colour is that? That might be blue. Oh no. Don't think I want blue, but it's like a really, I don't know why I didn't just go for the really dark one in the first place. But I suppose, as I said, we're just experimenting. It's a long time since I've painted a flower. There we go. So there's that. That does look a bit like a banana. Anyone else see banana? But don't worry, because nobody else will notice. It's fine. We're fine. It's all fine. It's just pigment and paper, isn't it, Nikki? I think if I add another petal here, then that will look less like a banana. There you go. There we go. Look. Look. He's hiding behind that one. There. Okay, well, I think that's better. I don't know if it is or not. Now it looks like... Why does it look like a pair of trousers to me? I don't know. Let's see... Well, thank you for all the button pressing that you're doing, Village Crazy Lady. Much appreciated. And then I think I'll do a sort of a bigger one down here, I suppose. And then there's still room to write stuff. And I will, in fact, be splattering, because I can't help myself. I have to do the splattering. Splatter, splatter. It's my favourite. Okay, so I'm going back in with that first colour that I had. And like a big circle of blobs. It's not exactly, I say it's a circle. It's not exactly a circle, is it? But there we are. Yes, and pick up some brown to put in these bits of blobs here. It might come out when I drag it, maybe. Who knows? Like that. Right, let's get a watery brush. It is very therapeutic, you're right. The problem I have is I have an energy limiting illness, and so that means sometimes no matter how therapeutic it would be, I just literally can't do it. which is very upsetting sometimes. However, yeah, sometimes I can't even, sit on the sofa. That's too much for me. I have to be in bed. And I used to do digital painting in bed, but can't even do that now. So I miss my therapy when I can't do it, that's for sure. My painting therapy. I also have other therapy with a therapist. Yeah, there we go. It's going nicely, isn't it? Try not to be too fussy if you decide to do this. Don't be too fussy about, filling in every bit, making it perfect or anything like that. Just play. Encourage that to go up in there a little bit. Come here, go here. Thank you. Like that, and then this one down here. Oh, this is one of the ways you can tell that I'm getting tired, is my voice goes. There we go. There, how's that looking? Wouldn't you love to receive that? Yeah. Oh, you have FND and fibre. Oh, bless you. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I've got ME and other things, comorbidities as they call them. Right, let's go with some dark brown in here and feed that in a little bit to give that a bit of dimension. I'm just literally blobbing it on like that, and then get a bit more. Oh, thank you. Friends and family that I send the cards to, they do actually sometimes frame them. I made one for my grandson. I did a green background with glow-in-the-dark paint, and then I cut out a black shape of a stegosaurus and some, planty bits and stuff. And that was his card, but also to go on his wall with his dinosaur, in his dinosaur bedroom. There we go. And just there. Does that look all right? That looks all right. Excellent. So that's that, and obviously there's room to stamp a sentiment on there or something, because it is going to be a card. Let's bring the hydrangeas back in and see how they're doing. See if they've dried a bit and still very wet. So they'll wait a little minute. Right, what should we do next? Sunflowers I've done. Hydrangeas I've done. Oops, done. Put over to dry. What shall we do? Oh, no worries, Nikki. I was just saying it's just paper and pigment, isn't it? Isn't it, Nikki? We don't have to worry about going wrong. We're just playing. Right, let's fold another piece of paper to make a card. What shall I do now? Suggest a flower. And I reserve the right to not do it if I think it's too hard. Poppies. Oh, yes, poppies. They're good. Poppies are good. I did poppies before. A long time ago. Let's see if I can remember how to do them. Poppies. Poppy, poppy, poppy. Right, let's fold the card. There we go. And let's do, what about Poppy Field? I'm going to tape it up. Get a nice tapey edge. What were you saying earlier, Nikki? I love your artwork that you've been doing lately, by the way. I haven't had a chance to comment much, but with everything going on, but I have noticed that you've been doing, you've really changed your style. I love it. So in case you weren't here at the beginning, I put the tape on my my top or my legs or somewhere to make sure it's not too sticky. Oh, the tape is just, I don't know, it was from Amazon. It's actually not one of my favourites. That's why I'm using it as masking tape. Just goes to show everyone likes different things, don't they? If I can think, oh gosh, I've got to redo, I've got an Amazon storefront, and I will need to redo it because it got taken down. But I did have a list on there of all my art supplies, so I should be able to find this particular thing. I mean, drop me a message if I forget to do that. So first of all, we're going to do like a blurry background. That's what I think we're going to do. Is that what we're going to do? Yes, and then we'll paint some... Is that what I want to do? Yeah, I do kind of want to do that. So I've got a little sprayer here. So I started off with this one to wake my paints up, but that's too big for this. So I'm going to use a little mister. It doesn't have to be a Derwent one, could be anything. Oh, painting a card with hydrangeas and splattering. That is the AI summary that it has given me. Right, so that's nicely wet. Right, what am I doing? So we want some green bits, and then we are literally just winging it. So I'm going to splatter on some green. A few different greens probably. I actually love splatters. It's my favourite bit, really. Without I'm getting the tape off. So we're going to do these, and they're going to be nice and blurry because I've wet it. And you became a title gifter for the first time. Woohoo! What does that mean? Woo! Sounds very exciting, doesn't it? So I have all these different greens in here. Now this is bowing this paper because it is quite thin. But what you do if your paper gets bowed is when it's dry, spray the back of it with like a mist of water like I just did with that. And then put it under heavy books with some paper between so you don't stick it to the book or something. And then it'll go nice and flat. So that's how to get past that one. Right, so I'm going to let those, what time is it? Ooh! We might just have time to finish it. Try and get a concentration of green at the bottom here. Like this. And then what I'm going to do, which has just occurred to me, is I'm going to put it like this, and then all of that will run, and it'll give the impression of things going up. Splat, splat, splat. There we go. It's very reminiscent of one of my first paintings I ever did. Yeah, back in that. So I started painting in the first lockdown. Just going to take up this extra bit of water here because I don't want it to get all under the tape. It might still do that, but don't know. And just sort of go around the tape a little bit. I'm not usually careful, but I just don't want it to be all like soaked into the tape, you know. Yeah. And so I was just saying, I don't know if you were here for that bit, that I'm working with a charity called Sunflowers, and I'm going to be doing some doggy portraits, and I've just had my first one come through, so it's very exciting, to raise money for their charity. So I'm going to do some more darker green at the bottom again. Should I have that one, was it? Just because it will be like be more shadowy at the bottom, just, you know, some form of realism going on here. Okay, so that's my background, and I want to get some red in there as well. Oh, hi Leanne, nice to see you. Poppy red. I'm just going to link in that one and that one. That's orange, but sort of between those. Yeah, that one I think. So I'm just going to do a little bit of splatters on here. It might merge with the green and horribly and make it brown, but I don't know. Let's try. Ooh. Oh gosh. Oh, hi Zoe. Hello. How are you? Right, that's that. So I'm going to leave that to dry for a minute. We'll have some more fun with that in a minute. Let's go back to the hydrangeas and see if they're dry. And if they're not, we're going to help them. Okay. Yeah, they're quite wet still. So I'm the very wettest bits. This tissue, by the way, is turning a lovely colour. I'm doing all right. I'm a bit tired, but I was going to paint some cards anyway, so I thought I may as well put the camera on. I haven't done a live in so long. Thought it'd be quite nice. Are they dryish now? I think so. Yeah, I think we can start adding a little bit of stalks and things into there. So that's that. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. So I need a thinner brush, and Shall I try, I've got a rigger brush, or shall I just try a normal thin brush? I haven't painted in such a long time, let me see. I've got too many brushes, that's my problem. Rigger brush, oh, he's here. He's here, but he's not very pointy. Let's try. See if he'll work. Will you go into a point? Yeah, that'll work. Okay, so let's get some green stems type of things. I don't know how this is going to go. My hands are super shaky today as well, which doesn't help. So if we just do like little indication of stalks going into like a central place. It's just a little bit easier with a rigger brush because it's like so flipping pointy. Such a fine point. Just a little indication, as Bob Ross would say. Into the middle, somewhere like this. Oh, my hand's so shaky. Oh my goodness. Like just do a little bit in there, like that. That'll do. Just a little something. Oh, hey Rob. Thank you. It's nice to be missed. Right, let's get a bit more of green on here, on my little thin skinny brush, and do some more little bits down into here. And it doesn't matter if it's, as you can tell, it doesn't matter if it's shaky or, you know, not neat. That does not matter. This definitely needs some more. No, I need some more flowers down here. This one's not very flowery at all, is it? Oh, I'm going to do splatters, so that might take care of that. Right. Splatters cures everything. Fix everything with splatters. If only life was like that. Well, maybe it is. Maybe that's what I'm missing out on. Maybe I should be, I don't know what I've gone wrong here somehow. I don't know. I've just invented a thing, maybe. Like that. That'll do, just like it. Yeah. Right, okay. Oh, leaves. I could do some leaves. I do love leaves, don't I? Should do some leaves, and then I can do some splatter. Then can I do splatter? Can I, please? Please. We need a brush for they have quite roundy leaves. I'm just going to try this brush and see how we get on. I'll pick up a couple of different bits of green on there, see what that does. Okay, we shall put a leaf here, I think. Oh, I'm off camera. It's out of practice. That's very stiff looking, isn't it? Don't like that at all. No! Do the splatter. I will, don't you worry. We will be definitely doing splatter. I do not like that leaf. I'm sorry, leaf. I do not like you. He's going to come out of this one instead and be all more floppy. Did not like that leaf at all. Don't know. Still not particularly happy with it now, but it can stay. Let's do from here, shall we? I think I had the paint was just too thick. And I didn't like the placement. So basically I didn't like any of it. Basically, not happy. But we will persist. Wasn't that the one when you've got a chronic illness and someone says, "How are you?" and you go, "The horrors persist." And there's that Norwegian saying, isn't it? And they go, "I'm up and not crying." And like, yeah, that sounds relevant. I'm going to soak up some of this paint here, and then hopefully it'll leave something interesting behind with my thirsty brush like that. Well, it's there. And a leaf up here, and then we splatter. Then we splatter. We do. We definitely do. Right, let's get. Right, hopefully that's wet enough now. I'll just do a little leaf coming. I don't know. Is it going to come down here? I feel like we need a leaf here, but I don't know where it's coming from. From here, it's coming. I don't know if I do the line like this. You can't see. And then it's because I'm trying to, because the leaves are quite roundy, but they also got a serrated edge, and I haven't done a serrated edge, have I? Anyway, we don't do realism here. We just do whatever the heck we like, so that's okay. Another leaf would go there, so let's do another leaf there. Very faint, but it's there. Right, there we go. That's that. Now I'm going to splatter. Yes, I'm up and not crying. I think that's brilliant. Nice. Right, I'm going to splatter some, first of all, of the colours that are already on there that I've used, because that's what I like to do. I like to have a little bit of each colour. Then I quite often like black around the edge, sort of like a vignette or a dark colour. And then there's always white for sparkles. So let's do a little bit up here. Oh, yeah. See the splatters make it. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Splatters for the win. Oh, I love it so much. Right. Where is the pink I used? That one. That one? Did I use that one or that one? I don't know. Yeah, look at that. That's what we wanted. It's turning out nicely, isn't it? There we go. And then a bit of the purple. Just down here. Splat, splat, splat. Yeah. Now I'm happy. Yes. Yay for the splatters. Okay, so I'll do a little bit of green. Just where the leaves are, just a bit. Boop, boop, boop. That'll do. And now we get a dark colour to go around. I will go with black, I think. Just a little bit. I've got a smaller brush. Don't want quite such big splats. Smaller brush with some black on. Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, someone's been rude in the comments again. You naughty lot. Like that. I try to keep it around the edge a little bit. It's gone quite liney. Why are you liney? It's supposed to be lines. Like that. Oh, hang on. Mr. Comment. You're a splatter lover. Ooh, dopamine. Yeah, indeed. Very much dopamine. All the dopamine. Hey. Hello, 80s Groove Girl. How the devil are you? I was having to make some new cards for my stash, so I thought I might as well do it on camera. So here I am, first live in ages. I don't know, it's going really weirdly with this brush. I don't like that. Let's see, get my tissue on there, get the worst of it off. It's doing a funny thing. That's okay. Hang on, the rigger brush might work. Thanks for liking the live and all the pressing of buttons everyone does. Oh, the cats. Well, Jessie came in to show everyone her bottom earlier, which was nice. she must have known. She must have heard me talking to the camera. So she came in just to see everybody. But they've been out all day, so I haven't really seen them. They come in for their breakfast and they bugger off for the rest of the day. Bloody kids. There we go, that's better. And a bit more up here. Boop, boop, boop. I don't know, I just think a little bit of black at the corners, around the edge, makes it a little bit, gives it a bit of grounding, you know, in the space. A technical sounding term, but actually I'm just talking codswallop. Codswallop, where does that come from? I love the etymology of words, and I have also splattered my hand. Oh, thank you, darling. Yeah, I just got my first commission through for a dog called Oscar. It looks like a cockapoo or a spaniel. So yeah, looking forward to that. All right, so now, last thing, we need some white splatters. So we're going to use this, which is called Bleed Proof White. It's the whitest thing I've managed to find for white splatters. It's the most pigmented. It's basically very, very pigmented watercolour is what it is. I'm not really supposed to mix it in the thing, but hey, my paint, I can do what I like with it. Right, let's do a little bit of white. Not too much, just gives it a bit of life and sparkle, I think. Like that, and maybe some toothbrush action if I can find the toothbrush. Rummage, rummage. I cannot. It might be already out, of course, in which case I'll never find it. It's on my desk. On my desk in all this bloody mess somewhere. I don't know. Anyway, so we're not doing a toothbrush. Hang on, last look. No, I thought it was going to be there, but it's not. Never mind. Right, so there we go. So now we get to do the tape peel. And we have to hope. Let me get my drying, hang on. Everyone have a drink. It's time for a drink. I've got squash. Right. I'm going to heat the tape up a little bit, otherwise it probably won't come off nicely. That bit. Now this tape was very sticky when I put it on, so I don't know what it's going to be like. Oh, is it going to peel? Yes. Make sure you can see. Ta-da! Right, that's that bit. Now this bit. I think, maybe. I'll just heat it again, just to be sure. Don't overheat it if you do this, because you end up with a really sticky border around your painting, and nobody wants that. I know, it's very tense. Very tense, isn't it? There we go. Is it sticky? Oh, it is sticky. This tape was very sticky. Hopefully it'll be less sticky when it's had a chance to dry properly. I don't know. Like so. Oh. Make sure you can see the peel. Ah, it's taken the paper. You swine! How dare you? Obviously, it's for a greeting card, so it doesn't really matter. Curses. I should have listened to my gut, which said, that's very sticky, don't use that tape. But did I listen? No, of course not. I know best. Even when it's me that's telling me. I'm getting in the right pickle. Right, okay. Last bit. What's he trying to do for this end? Maybe that's will be a better. Is it going? It's going, it's going. And it's off. And you off. There. There's a little bit of tape left on the edge. Oops. There we go. Don't mind the rip paper. There we go. Isn't that pretty? Would you like to receive that on your birthday? Lovely. Oh, yeah, it's definitely cooler here. Well, the way you can notice it is in the shade. It's actually cool. And when the sea breeze blows, you actually feel it. There. So there's the one I did a minute ago. So I'm going to do some splatters on here now, obviously. Obvs. So I'm going to do dark brown. Very dark. It's not that dark. I thought you were darker than that. Okay. Right, I'm going to do dark black. Brown. Like that. You probably can't see it very well, but I will show you. Lift it up and show you. Sorry, I hit the thing then. Hit the tripod thingy. Oh. I'm trying to keep it sort of out of the middle whiteness. That's why I'm putting my hand there. Like that. I want a little bit more. This one wants more. You want more, don't you? More splats. I can't. Oh, can I show you? Yeah. Like that. And some for this one as well. Oh, thank you. Splatty splat here. Sort of radiating out. Oh, yes. Look at that beauty. Now we need some yellow, obviously. We get a bigger brush with big splats of orange, yellow, I mean. I know colours. Ah, yeah. It's good to be back. I don't know if I'll be able to do it every Tuesday or if I should just do it on days when I just feel like I can. I don't know. But yeah, I don't know about the results of the test. I haven't heard anything. I don't know. They didn't give me an indication of, oops, when it might be either, so. Yellow. Oh, that looks really nice. Happy with that. Okay. Bit more water. Yes. Oh, love it. Oh my goodness. I love it. Look at that. Oh, beautiful. Now we do obviously need to put some white just for sparkle. I mean, if I could put glitter on all of my paintings, I would, but like people don't necessarily like. Oh, it must be an hour because I've got a little puzzle to put in a thing. Hang on. Did I do it? Oh, my shaky hand. Hang on, bear with. Got to do a thing on the screen. Does it knows I'm still here? There we go. Oh yeah, I did them myself. It's like a orangey red. It's almost like neon. It's so bright. What was I doing? White. Yeah, I started also in lockdown. I started painting, and I also started doing my own nails because I bought all the kit. So obviously we couldn't go places, and I've been doing them ever since. Sometimes I would, before when I had energy for things, I used to do like nail art and stuff, but I don't have the spare energy for that, and I hadn't had them painted for months and months, which is very unusual for me. There we go. That's that one. I'll bring it up so you can see it is splattered. So that's another greeting card there. Done. And then what time? So it's over. It's overtime. But maybe we can still do some poppies. Let's see. I know it's. Oh, I've seen those. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't tried them. I'm no good with them. Normal nail polish doesn't stay on my hands, on my fingers. It just comes straight off. I don't know why. I actually read some of that. That can be to do with hypermobility, because I am hypermobile. Not diagnosed. Obviously, can't get diagnosed with anything. Right, poppies. What do poppies look like? Two like that, and then like a big one like that, and then like a black bit in the middle. I just did none of that on camera. It looks like a bikini. So I'm going to paint some little red bikinis like this, and then put black in the middle. That's what I'm going to do. Red bikinis. Blobs, more blobs. That's what we do here. Blobs. Blobbity blobs. Like obviously bigger at the front. I mean, near to us. Sort of like that. Does that look like a poppy? I think so. I'm going to say that's a poppy. So as you can see, there's no skill involved. I'm just painting random blobs that sort of look a bit like they might be poppies, might not. Who knows? Bikini. There we go. How's that looking for balance? Maybe another little one here, I think. And a couple of little ones up here. Little bikinis. Is anyone else on the internet painting red bikinis and calling them poppies? I don't know. Like that, and maybe a bit off the edge here. There we go. That's it. We're done. Now we get some black to put in the middle. That brush should do. Black, and maybe it's brown a little bit. Put a little blob like that. So it doesn't have to be a lot of effort for it to look pretty. Can you hear that thing saying charging start? That's my vacuum, my robo vacuum, telling me he's finished charging. He tells me he's finished by saying charging start. I don't know why. He's a he, even though he talks with a woman's voice. bit in there like that. Bit in there like that. Right, there's our poppies. There we go. Do you agree they look like poppies? Maybe. 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 And let's get me rigger brush again, which is just a really skinny brush, basically. Long, skinny brush. I've lost it. It was just here. Oh, there we go. No, that's not it. He's here. Why didn't you tell me? Right, now I'm going to run it through some green, my rigger brush. It's got some green on. I'm just going to do like a bit more green. Like that. Sorry, I forgot to talk. Just a little indication of some stems going on. Just a little something, you know. Just give the impression of something like that. Oh, you want a little stem like, and you want a little. Oops, you want a little stem, don't you? Right, okay. Oh, and I didn't do any of the poppy seed. They have like little seed heads, don't they? Like that. See, I know what poppies look like. I do. Oh, what kind of leaves do they have? I don't know. Anyway, that's that. That's that. That's that. Okay. A few more dotty bits. I can do some dotty bits there. Like that. What do you think? Is that looking good? Let's do a bit of green stuff at the bottom that's like grass. I mean, it's not like grass, it is grass. Grassy stuff at the bottom. So I'm just gonna... Oh, the courgette. So yesterday I had... I cooked the other half of the first courgette. I think they're probably marrows technically because they're flipping huge. So I roasted it off in the air fryer with some oil and some spices and stuff on it, along with some butternut squash that I had previously cooked and cubed up and frozen before I went away. So I shoved all that in the air fryer and let that go. Then I heated up some brown rice I had in the freezer. Oops, sorry. And then I had... I made like a satay sauce with... I got the PB Fit peanut powder, which is just pure peanuts. So you mix it up with a bit of water and it makes peanut butter, but it's like fat-free. But the reason I did it was to make this satay sauce. I mixed in sriracha and some soy sauce and I just put that on the top. That was my protein. So I had enough there to save in the freezer for another day. So, yeah, I've got... I'm going to have something else tonight. So I've had it for like 2 nights in a row, so... I might have... My shopping came last night and I got steak, so I might have steak. But I could put courgette with my steak. And I'm planning to make a courgette cake. But I'm trying to find a recipe that uses more than 150 grams of courgette because, honestly, I've got tons of the blooming stuff. And it's good because I wanted a glut of courgettes because I like a challenge. But I may have challenged myself a bit too much. Anyway, so there's definitely going to be a courgette chocolate cake, which should be fun. Well, in particular, the courgettes and the first tomatoes I planted, which are called honeycomb tomatoes. They're sort of an orangey colour. They've gone... They're literally like triffids out there. They're huge. And you can sort of... Obviously, you can prune them and you're supposed to, like, take out the side shoots. But I found out that, well, the way I like the tomatoes to be is I want to have lots of them, lots of small ones. The growing information they give you is usually more like for commercial, like spacings and stuff. And I don't want to grow commercial tomatoes. I want lots and lots of small ones. Look at that. Are we liking? I think we need a little bit of black splatter. I'm not going to do too much of extra splatter because obviously the background's splatter. How many times can I say splatter? So I'm going to do a little bit of black splattering for my around the edges, like my vignette effect I like. Probably nobody even notices it, but I just feel like it grounds it into the edging, especially if you've got tape on, because you get to see the edges really nicely. So I don't know, it's just what I like. But if you don't like doing splatters, don't. But I mean, who doesn't like doing splatters? What's wrong with you? Go. And oh, hello, it's our chapter, my darling. How are you? Lovely to see you. I'm running late. I was supposed to finish at 6, but you know what I'm like. There, so I've done a little black around the corners, just to bring it in a little bit. Oh, I have really struggled, to be honest, and you know, I can't paint as much as I used to. And even now, like, I'm really feeling tired, but I just needed to do something. Okay, white, and then we're done. And then we peel. Which is the best. I'm glad you're doing well. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm very tired. I technically probably should have been resting, but I'm just getting some white to do the splatty splats. Just a little sprinkle for a bit of life. There. I'm going to call that done. Thank you for the suggestion of poppies. I'm going to... Oh, don't mind. Have you seen this? This was when I picked the courgettes, these giant blooming courgettes I've got, and that was Jessie. She did that to me when she was opening up. She was getting into those catnip toys. She had my hand off. Little madam. Right, I'm just going to go around the edges of the tape with the heat gun, but also to make sure that paint's sort of dry around the edge as well. I don't know what catnip you put in them, love, but they are absolutely going nuts for it. I've got catnip. Maybe my catnip's out of date. They're wild. It isn't an airtight thing, but I don't know. Right, which is the bit that's on top? You. Right, okay. Oh, so, yes. Little madam. Oh, thank you, Zoe. Oh, thank you, Village Crazy Lady. That's very kind of you to say. Thank you, thank you, thank you. My lovely people on TikTok. I do love my corner of the internet. It's a very nice place. Very nice. Right, so I'm just going to heat that bit of tape so you can see the... I don't know if you even saw the peel then. I was just so engrossed in doing it. I forgot to show you. Sorry. Make sure it's in shot. Come on, you swine. Oh, yeah. Well, this is coming off really nicely. So if I will try and re-add my art list onto my Amazon storefront, then you should be able to find that from my profile. If you want to know, you know, where this tape was from, because I will add it for you. Well, that came off nicely. See, this is much nicer than the other tape. It's not even sticky at all on the paper. Ooh, wow, there we go. And that's that one. Oh, I love it. That turned out so nice. Oh, thank you for the suggestion of poppies, guys. Strong brand, never any complaints, yeah. There we go. Isn't that nice? So, let me know. Would you have a go at doing this? Making your own cards with some blobs. We've got that one. And that one. Obviously, I will stamp a message or something. And that one that's all sticky around the edge. Lovely. There we go. Which one's your favourite? Are you going to do it tonight? Oh, brilliant. If you post about it, tag me, because I'd love to see. Oh, thank you, Laura Doodle-Doo. That's very kind. So yes, my lovely famalams will be getting these. Oh, you like all of them? That's good. I'm really pleased with them, actually. Bearing in mind I haven't done anything like this for a very long time. I'm quite happy with how they've turned out. Really pretty. I'm glad I chose to do flowers. Yeah. So I'm going to try and go live maybe keep it to Tuesdays, or if I feel like doing it another day, I might do an extra day or whatever. But yeah, we just have to go with my energy and what have you. But yeah, there we go. So if you aren't already following me, give me a follow, and then hopefully you'll get notified when I go live. And we can play again together. But thank you so much for joining me. It's very kind. So I loved having you along. And I hope you have a good rest of the day. And take care of yourself and be kind and all that stuff, okay? All right, take care. Love you guys. Bye.